We had our cameras out there. We have all the evidence from 1996 to 2026. We will keep on giving you the best, the biggest when it comes to local football. And that's why tonight we're going to 4 venues across South Africa. Of course, you do have a Mamelodi Sundowns Fortress at Loftus against AmaZulu. And of course, Kaizer Chiefs are also up in action tonight against Richards Bay. All of this right here on your World of Champions.
It is back to you in Studio Tando.
Thank you so much, Lerato. And of course, what a wonderful team she does have at Fortress Loftus Versfeld. When you look at the meetings head-to-head between Sundowns and AmaZulu, it is Sundowns who have the bulk of those wins. But with Mangete coming through 10-1-1, his name is synonymous to South African football. And you know him better than either myself or Amanda, having played against him. And I mean, when we're talking about 30 years, Jimmy, 1996 to 2026, Amanda and I were not around, but
I knew
how
it.
beautiful is it to also go through to the history of the PSL. And of course, Umangete is a very, very important soldier for the mighty Amakosi. The gentleman there at the bottom, I'm not too sure.
No, man. AI land. Mamela, AI.
It's a late tackle. It's a high tackle. What is happening?
Ngithekela kanjani ngisahlezi phansi wathi seka control ibhola.
Angithi Mazula.
Ohambile.
Gone. 10-1-1.
Oh, ibhola liphumele ngaphandle futhi lawa.
But what year was this, Jimmy?
2005.
Not 1996. I'm joking.
U-Arthur uyodlala ibhola i-back pass bebasayivuma. Arthur the way kudala adlala ibhola wathi i-back pass i-throw in ikhipha bekwazi ukuyibamba.
But tell me, did you ever think that he'd go on and be a coach as a teammate?
Yeah.
I've always thought Arthur would be a coach.
Really?
Arthur was one of the
when
most...
you look at you guys right now in this picture,
yeah.
But we born a coach like
no bengimbona because Arthur's gone through so many coaches.
Yes.
Ted, Coach Middendorp, Coach Stuart Baxter, Coach Mushin. And I can bet you he's taken a bit of everything
100%.
To have his own identity, you know. But I think Arthur has always been... signs were always there that Arthur will be a coach because even during the technical sessions with the coach, he'll be making his inputs there. So I think he's a player that I knew that after football, he will be a coach. Plus, we got a team ekasi lapha. Otherwise, so I knew.
When you look at his stats, Liverpool, Liverpool kamalum wakhe.
Yes, yeah, and then quite less a look she gym. Galatasaray. Yes. Began a team ekasi. I want to go to Mundu Kali Polata. But I'm not helping a picture. I mean,
why, Jimmy?
The AI,
it's not AI because
how do you put Arthur behind me? And he's in control. Everything was edited. I'm not happy with you guys.
This is why we love the celebration of 30 years of the Premier Soccer League. If you were not there, do not worry. We had our cameras out there. We have all the evidence from 1996 to 2026. We will keep on giving you the best, the biggest when it comes to local football. And that's why tonight we're going to 4 venues across South Africa. Of course, you do have a Mamelodi Sundowns Fortress at Loftus against AmaZulu. And of course, Kaizer Chiefs are also up in action tonight against Richards Bay. All of this right here on your World of Champions.
Wins and a draw, so certainly they're feeling high in confidence, but also just in terms of how they're playing. I feel like they've spent maybe 2 seasons with the coach Arthur's one and really trying to assemble a team that can compete. And like you're saying, for me, it's the consistency of featuring in the top 4. That means you have the ability to really upset the apple cart when it comes to teams like competing with either a Sundowns or competing with the Pirates. So I do feel that players like your Felice, in terms of organization, a lot is going to be demanded from them. I'm liking the energy Umdaga gives you endurance, and he can compete in the wide areas, which your likes of Matthews want to manipulate the spaces. So how it is that they manage the space is also going to be important for AmaZulu.
How they manage those spaces. I mean, the likes of Liam Byrne got his first starting berth against Siwelele, but Atando Lwenkosi Ngwenya has been a wonderful, wonderful player to watch, and the Zimbabwean player has really come in and fat into the system like he's always been there.
Yeah, no, he has been, and obviously he'll come into this game, Sundowns knowing what danger he poses against them. So I think he'll be a player in check. But I think his qualities will come through because given the fact that Sundowns will, in the build-up phase, give him a bit of movement in around. And it's in that moment when they gain possession or regain possession that they should be able to be quicker in their transition and making sure that they play Ngwenya in his strength or in areas where he's much more influential to the game, which is in and around the box. A good finisher. I love his work rate. And I think he's shown that, given the responsibility that Coach Arthur has bestowed on his shoulders, that he can actually lead the team in getting them goals.
And I mean, you speak about getting those goals, and you look at AmaZulu against Siwelele, they had goals from Mbanjwa and Ngwenya. So that's a wonderful, positive 3 points that they come to Loftus Versfeld with. Mamelodi Sundowns were in action at the weekend. Their last league outing was a 1-1 draw against Kaizer Chiefs. So right now you're looking at your team, you've only really made one change, and you're feeling like, I mean, we did so well against Siwelele. Why can't we repeat the same feat against the Mamelodi Sundowns?
Yeah, and that's what we talk about in terms of consistency. Yes, teams have that leeway of starting a little bit offish in terms of starting the season. They start a little bit scrappy, but you expect an AmaZulu to really try and have that consistency in their game. But I think that's one of the most important things, how they also play in the half spaces. They've got players that complement. Should maybe the game plan demand that they adapt to how Sundowns is playing. So I think
Love the sound of all this? Go on, treat yourself.
Nkosi Ngwenya. But speaking about Fortress and the Slages that is Loftus Versfeld, the doors were opened at the weekend, pried just a little bit by Pito Tlatla and co. Can Mangete do that tonight? Lerato, good evening. What can we expect from Loftus Versfeld, Mamelodi Sundowns and Usutu?
Greetings, Tato. Match day 4 of the Betway Premiership brings us all the way to the nation's capital at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium. It is a Mamelodi Sundowns that welcome AmaZulu, both teams having a pristine record coming into this game. In fact, their form guide is identical. Begs the question, who will have the upper hand? When you look at Mamelodi Sundowns, 8 changes made